YANFEI, a wise innocent. YANFEI is a sustained damage dealer. She can strengthen her charge attack with Scarlet Seals to deal pyro damage to enemies. As well as dealing damage, her elemental skill and burst help her stack Scarlet Seals more quickly. YANFEI's normal attack, Seal of Approval, shoots fireball, deals up to 3 counts of pyro damage. Oh, you mean like a 3-hit combo, okay. Hitting an enemy with her normal attack grants YANFEI a single Scarlet Seal. The initial maximum Scarlet Seal she can possess at one time is 3. Does that mean there's like a constellation or passive that increases it? Okay. Gaining a new Scarlet Seal reset the duration of the existing seals. Each Scarlet Seal decreases YANFEI's stamina consumption and will disappear when she leaves the field. Okay. Normal attack, charge. Seal of Approval. Consume stamina after a short casting time. Consume all Scarlet Seal and thus AoE pyro damage in an area in front of her. The AoE damage of the charge attack is increased based on the number of Scarlet Seals that it consumes. Her E, Signed Ethic, summon Blistering Flames that deal AoE pyro damage. If this attack hits an enemy, grants YANFEI the maximum number of Scarlet Seals. We can see in this clip that it gives you 3 energy particle, and from what we know, if it gives you 3 energy particle, that means it is a 6-second cooldown ability. So, I assume so, it's gonna be 6 seconds, unless, well, maybe 12, but since how simple this ability looks, and she's also a 4-star, 3 particle generally means it's gonna be a 6-second cooldown. Her ult, Done Deal, sprays intense flames that rush the nearby opponent, dealing AoE pyro damage, granting YANFEI the maximum number of Scarlet Seals and applying Brilliance to her. Periodically grants YANFEI a Scarlet Seal, increase the damage of her charge attack. Brilliance effect stops when YANFEI leaves the field or dies, right? So it looks like she does an initial burst before granting the seals, right? So how I see it is like YANFEI is a character designed entirely around that one mechanic she has, where she stacks her seals. In a way, it's similar to Ningguang's seals, but YANFEI is more focused on it. Her E ability gives her like the max number of seals, and as well as her ult, right? In a way, I feel like YANFEI can be played as a sustained DPS, but the problem is like the comparison, right? Between Glee and YANFEI, the problem with Glee is that she kind of wants to stay on the field for extended period of time. And unless you have C4, it's hard to burst damage with her, so the only really support you can use with Glee is Xingqiu. Whereas YANFEI, since her ult does initial damage first and gives her the buff after, she has more option to play with other Cryo and Hydro character for elemental reaction, because she doesn't feel as forced to stay on like the field for extended period of time. But she can, yeah, that's the thing. How I see it, so you can play YANFEI entirely with like E charge attack, Q charge attack, or like Q into a charge attack, into an E into a charge attack, and then swap to another character to proc a reaction, or vice versa. Apply Ice or Hydro first, then swap to her, do EQ. No. For example, you can go for Diona EQ into YANFEI, Q charge attack, and then you go back to like a Hydro, then go back to YANFEI E charge attack, right? Something like that. You can do 2 bursts in a row with your charge attack. Or you can just play her on the field for extended period of time as well. So I feel like she's more flexible than Glee in a way. There are arguments saying that she's better than Glee. I'd say no, since, well, she is designed to be a 4-star versus Glee being a 5-star, so Glee should have higher damage ratio overall. It's just that she's better than Glee in the fact that it's less restricted to play versus Glee. It's easier for her to proc elemental reaction because the cooldowns of her abilities seem to be relatively short anyways because of 3 energy particle. The other reason is that Glee applies too much strong pyro. It's kind of hard to proc reaction on Glee, right? The other person, the second reactor on a Glee team is the one proccing the reaction, so Xingqiu is the one proccing the reaction, right? Her kit seems way too straightforward though. Which is good, right? Which is a good thing. You can run Glee as a pyro aura with people like Kaya, Rosaria instead of Xingqiu. Yeah. It's just that her ult isn't as restrictive as Glee, right? Glee ults needs to be C4 to have the same bonus with, you know, the same initial bonus with Done Deal, right? Wanderer's Trope or Crimson? I'd say still go for Crimson Witch set because it gives you 15% more damage on all reaction for the 4 set bonus, right? And for the what I said earlier, because for most character, if the ability generates 3 energy particle, mostly they're gonna stay at around 6 second to 10-second cooldown, right? Yeah, and since she's a 4-star, it's likely that she'll be like a 6 second, 7-second cooldown E ability, so it should be easy for you to stack up the passive with Crimson Witch. Wait, how long does the Crimson Witch set bonus? How long does the Crimson Witch set bonus last? 10 seconds. You can, yeah. So yeah, you can. As long as it's shorter than 10, you can, yeah. So it's 3 energy particles, so it's likely to be between 6 to 10 seconds, right? Mona Ningguang is because they place down an item on the field. Most other character is 3-6. Zhao is 3-10. So potentially she can be anywhere from 6 to 10-second cooldown. Alright. That'll be her kit done, yeah?